Hello guys, as this video suggests, we are going to see the best tips and tricks to killing all the bosses in the game today, Thursday. And I will be releasing video either tomorrow or the day after that, whenever the new Leviathan boss comes out. But anyways, let's go ahead right into the video. Alright. So, starting at the Gengar boss, my best suggestion, or just the tips that I am describing in this video, when he does his melee attack, get behind him and just hit him. If you are either a fighter, a slayer, werebeast, that is the best way to do damage on him. If you are a mech man, just go up in the air. Even with his aerial attack, he can't really hit you, so you can just combo him as much as he wants. This is the best way to do it. That is boss number 1. Okay, so we're gonna move on to boss number 2, which is the best way to kill Angel, even with all of his attacks. So like for example, this attack, just avoid it. His laser, avoid that. His charge ability, avoid that. Basically, Mechman does all of that. You can just avoid that while being in air. But, the best tip to kill him, I feel like, is to, just combo him. Do not let him breathe. There's not that much tips for Angel. Angel's pretty easy to defeat. If you really try. Alright. That is boss number 2. Okay, moving on to boss number 3 out of 4. Alright. Starting off with Overseer. Overseer is a very annoying boss. Especially if you're playing Mechman and you're trying to use your ultimate. Probably better to use, instead of an aerial character, you want to use a ground character like a Slayer. Because then you could just slash back and forth, just juking him out before he can get that stomp attack on you. Because that's what he's about to do to me right now. If you stay on the ground too long, he'll do a stomp move. And it does a lot of damage. For example, that's the stomp move. Oh. But yeah, see, like I said, Mechman isn't really suggested for this guy, because he'll just spam his aerial weapon on you. Give you no air to breathe. But when you finally get it, it does a lot of damage. Fighters, you can also use fighters. Fighters pretty good for him, because even if you use the Kamehameha, if you use it at a distance, he can't really do much to you besides use his slam move. Werebeast, really highly suggested, just because he can't really hit you if you have your charge ability and you just use it a lot. Very, very suggested. Like, I would say Werebeast for this boss is probably better. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, and you finally attacked. But yeah, this is taking a while because I am playing Mechman, so yeah, it's not gonna be easy, obviously. Some people will say it looks like a cakewalk, and it is a cakewalk, but for some people it isn't, so we gotta take in consideration of that. Okay, he's almost dead. And don't worry though, if you do drop a character soul, it'll respawn in your inventory if you didn't mean to like lose it. Like if it's glitched in the ground, it'll come back to you. So that's why I threw them over there, because they're gonna come back in my inventory. I just have to move along with this video. It's to help y'all, not me. Okay, we got an epic. Nice. Oh, I actually got it over. Okay. So, moving on to the final boss. So, yeah, I do highly suggest killing him now. But, anyways, here's a tip with him. He has no aerial attacks, so I do suggest Mech Man. Very, very suggest him. I, highly, highly suggest him. I use Mech Man all the time on him. That's why I'm level 40. I just level up quick whenever fighting him. And I've just grinded him so much. So, if you do want to play other characters like Slayer, Slayer's a cool character to play. It's just not really good for soloing it. You would have to get other people's help because it would take a while. You have to get Wendigo distracted on other people rather than yourself for Slayer to work with his charge attack. Moving on to Fighter. Fighter, I would not suggest for this boss, just because using Fighter on Wendigo is not a good thing, because he will, there's not much you can do, because the Ki Blast does not have a good range to hit him, but Slayer does, so that's why I suggest Slayer, but don't do it by yourself. Like Mech Man, you can do it by yourself if you're high enough level and you do enough damage, but I would not suggest Fighter. You don't do enough damage, and the range is bad. Especially if you want to play long distance. So then let's go to the Werebeast. Werebeast, I would say, is the second best character to use on this, just because Rage Mode or just the charge attack. He can't really hit you much, unless if he uses the slash move. Not like the melee one, but the one where it spreads out a bunch of his slash marks. But yeah, see, I'm crushing him right now as a Mech Man. I say this guy is a cakewalk, but as I said, we have to take in consideration most other people can't do this. No, I don't. I do suggest, though, yeah, Werebeast is second place, just because of his charge attacks, and the ultimate is really good, because, this boss, you can't really counter him. Wendigo can't counter it. It's kind of hard for him, too. But even if you do take damage while trying to kill Wendigo as Werebeast, you'll be fine, because you're doing more damage than he's doing on you. So, alright, he's nearing the end right here. Hopefully I get a legendary. That'd be cool for the sake of the video. Oh, I got a rare. Hey, that's good though. Can add this to my collection. Yeah, Get down here. Nothing else? Okay, that's fine. Alright, but like I said, I can leave the game and rejoin, just to show y'all. We'll just join this. It'll give me my epic back. If it doesn't, it's probably glitched. Yeah, see? Right here. Epic showed up in my inventory. They do despawn after a certain amount of time, but let's open these for the ending of the video.
0.
Slayer. No.
What's
I have
up?
so many of these now. I gave up on fighters because I already have all 3 of the mythics. I do want to go for that. I will make a YouTube short about getting the secret form of these, just so you know. But yeah, let's see how many cores I have. Yeah, that is not good. I'm gonna have to do more grinding. But yeah, before I leave this video, I highly suggest I mean, this is tips and tricks for anything in the game. Against like bosses and stuff. This right here, I highly suggest collecting these, because these, as soon as they leave the game, and like if this soul block gets removed too, the werebeast cubes that you can buy right here for 2,000 chips. Once it does leave, and if they do add trading in the next following updates, werebeast cubes are going to be pretty rare. People are going to trade a lot for them, but most of all, they're just going to be rare. And if you keep them and you just want to open them to see if you can get more werebeasts, that's the best thing you could do here. But mostly, like, do not take advantage, though. Like, I'm only collecting these because I just want them. It looks cool as a collection, but do not take advantage of the market just because you want to get rich on this game. If they do add trading, but yeah, let's open these last soul blocks, and then I'm going to be ending off the video. Hopefully this did help you, though. I'm hoping it actually helped you. Tips and tricks on killing these bosses. If Wendigo gets removed this next update, I'm sorry for the delay on this video then.
What's up?
I will be making a new video on the Leviathan boss that comes out tomorrow. But sorry for being late. Right now it's probably like almost 9 for me. Kind of got busy today. Yeah, get these before they leave, if you want. They look pretty cool. Like, I like the minion hat. Alright. But anyways, this is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in either a short or the next video. Bye!